Several days of consistent rain in the Arklatex, flooding remains in some areas across the Arklatex. Now, residents of Keithville shared videos and pictures of the weather conditions, and KSLA's Tamer Knight went to Keithville and joins us live. Now, Tamer, tell us, what did you see while you were out there?
Well, Bisky, before we get into what's happening in Keithville, right now you can see behind me, I'm live outside of I-49 and I-20, where the rain has already begun to pour on your afternoon commute home from work, and the temperature has certainly dropped. Now, I did drive around Keithville earlier today and looking for areas that tend to flood, and with that sun coming out, as you and Matt mentioned earlier, the water did begin to clear up. However, there were some areas still with high waters and fallen trees. Now, I spoke with the Keithville resident man who says that his yard tends to flood every time there's a consistent amount of rain like this due to the ditches that the city will not clean, and he's forced to clean them himself.
It just, to me, it's just useless to even bother to complain, because ain't nothing going to be done. And, you know, it's same old, repetition. I mean, same thing. I got to keep my drain clean. They're supposed to come down and clean, though, but I have to clean them to keep from washing driveway away and what have you. So they say you call, no one responds, so hey, it is what it is.
Now, more rain is forecasted this evening, so make sure you stay first alert and aware on our KSLA News 12 app, and stay tuned to our newscast to receive the latest updates from Chief Meteorologist Matt Jones. In Shreveport, Tamer Knight, KSLA News 12.
Thanks, Tamer. And Shreveport Mayor Tom Arsenault says the city's Public Works Department is working overtime, clearing roads and drainage ditches to keep flooding at a minimum. That was one of the topics that he discussed on KSLA News 12 this morning with Dom and Steven.
Problem spots are concerned about this morning with flooding?
Well, there's some that are habitual issues. The underpass at Hearn Avenue, which actually it's a state highway. They have a pumping system, but I would steer clear. I would sure steer clear of that, because last year we actually had somebody endangered in there, and the firemen had to swim out to get them.
This morning, one of our crews went out to get video of the Linwood area, and they've kind of blocked that area off. Do you see a lot of areas that the roads, you guys have put up road closure signs just to prevent people from going in that area?
Yeah, we have a number of roads that really are affected by rain, as much rain as we've had, and as a result of that, we try and ward people off for their own safety.
Yeah.
And here's a look at some of the flooding along Linwood Avenue in South Shreveport. Now, this is near Linwood's intersection with Southern Loop, and high water could be seen covering the road. It also flooded ditches and low-lying areas.